Good afternoon, students. This is Arindam Bag over here. So it's been a long time. So in our last class, which I checked, uh, I explained the lines from 24 to 32. I hope you remember which poetry I'm talking about. It's Ulysses, written by Lord Alfred Tennyson. Forgive me for any background noise because I am staying in my home and my little daughter is running here and there and asking many questions to her mother. So that's why sometimes I get distracted and sometimes there are noises behind me. So what do you have today here? I'm going to explain this particular stanza 33 to 38 lines actually, not stanza. And what we have? This is my son, mine own Telemachus. Telemachus is the son of Ulysses, to whom I leave the scripture and the isle. Isle means here island. Ithaca. Scripture means here you can see it's ceremonial stuff that symbolizes authority. Ulysses means something like I leave him in charge. It's like okay, now I will not rule this country anymore. Telemachus will rule you. Well loved of me, yes, obviously everybody loved their offsprings, their childs. Designing to fulfill this labor by slow prudence to make the mild rugged people, and through the soft degrees subdue them to the useful and the good. So what do you got here? So prudence means he is patient and willing to make the best decisions for the people of Ithaca without being too hasty. Yeah, kings or the rulers are expected to have some patience and we consider or we expect them to be neutral and their judgment to be uh, judgment which is full of foresight. That means they can see the future which will help the countrymen or their citizens. Now that's why it is said by slow prudence to make mild. You will civilize them in stages and in nice way. Like look at us in our country, what we are doing. Uh, we are developing ourselves. The government of India, the government of West Bengal, they are taking initiatives. They are taking so many steps so that we can live a better life. So can we can as a nation can rise, such as there are what do you say? There are steps taken in the economic sector such as opening bank accounts, opening schools, appointing teachers, uh, trying to establish industries so that people might get job, creation of jobs. Then they have several other what should I say steps regarding the taxation system, regarding the income tax return system. They have Aadhaar card. They have created toilets for everyone, and West Bengal government provided scholarships to the students, especially for female students. They have created roads and things like that. That means what previously we were something else, now we are something different. The inter country, the inter system, the government system, they are trying to uh, make us better or useful, I must say, civilize us. We do not say that we are uncivilized, but yes, our standard of living is going upwards. We have our health policies so that we can have better treatment facilities. So same thing happens with Ithaca also. The people of Ithaca, they are, they are considered as, not very civilized. Then, or rather, there is a particular level of civilization, and then Ulysses is expecting that Telemachus will um, take the standard up little bit. Rugged people, rugged people means that we can see that rugged people here describes as they need to be reined in and put to good use here. Our every country and their citizens, they are the uh, true treasure of any country. They are the main, capital of any country. If we consider our countrymen to be something which we say as a extra burden, then there will be complication, there will be problems. But if we can use the citizens, the rugged people, and they can, if we can use them in a good way, then obviously as a country we might shine and rise. The same thing goes to Ithaca also. The people who are living there, he is expecting that Telemachus will use them for some good use and through soft degrees. Now, You cannot change somebody, you cannot transform somebody overnight. It needs some time. So being a ruler, he is sure that he will transform the citizens of Ithaca slowly through soft degrees. That's why soft degrees means he will civilize them in stages, in a nice way. So he will eventually transform his citizens um, in various stages, not like overnight. Then we have subdue them. They need to be. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake over here. Rugged people means they are little uncivilized and uncultured. Yes, I almost said the same thing. Rugged people means here they are little uncivilized and uncultured, and subdue means they need to be reined in and put to good use. Yep, obviously, every ruler wants to do something like this so that he can use the citizens' capacity, talent for the benefit of the country, and subdue them to the useful and the good. Yes, that's the explanation we have here, so that he can use his citizens or the people of Ithaca in a better way. Now, there has been a metaphor over here, a rugged and subdue. There is a metaphor. Citizens of Ithaca are almost like a stallion that hasn't learned how to wear a saddle yet, and they need to be tamed. Now, stallion means horse, wild horses, wild horses, until and unless they are, tamed, you can't use like that, because they are very rough, they are very wild, they don't listen to anybody, and if anybody tries to ride on them, they might throw him down. So the best thing is, if you bring any wild stallion or wild horse, and if you want to use it, then you need to tame it. So here, rugged and subdue, this is a metaphor which actually means is like they are compared with stallions, horses. Now, lines 33 to 38, we have some information. Ulysses introduces us to his son and her. Here, Telemachus. Here is the son who seems like the right guy to take over the job of king of Ithaca. He's smart, he mentioned it. He knows how to make his people do things without being too harsh about it. A scepter is a ceremonial staff that symbolizes authority. Ulysses meant something like that. I leave him in charge. When compared with Ulysses, Telemachus seems a lot less restless. He has slow prudence, meaning he is patient and willing to make his best decision for the people of Ithaca without being too hasty. I told you earlier in the explanation section, the people of Ithaca are rugged, which means that they are little uncivilized and uncultured. They are with a little bit of an attitude. That's why they need to be reined in, subdued. There might be their attitude is not very favorable, but they will eventually turn into someone who is much more favorable towards the country and put to good use. Yeah. Soft degrees implies that Telemachus will civilize the citizens of Ithaca in stages and in a nice way. You cannot bring changes overnight. You need to slowly progress it. To if you want a change, you need to proceed slowly. So next is line number 39 to 43. Most blameless is he. Who is he? He means here Telemachus, centered in the sphere of common duties, and decent not to fail. Decent, smart enough not to fail at doing things for people and paying the proper respect to the gods. Here, he needs to be careful about the peoples and the gods also. They're God fearing people, no? So definitely decent not to fail in offices of tenderness. He is very tender in his attitude, and he is very much particular about the common duties, and pay meet adoration to my household god. So not only taking care of the citizens of Ithaca, but also taking care of the gods of his gods are very much important for them, and they need to be taken care of when I'm gone. So in this line it has been clearly indicated that Ulysses is leaving. So there are two meanings out of it. You can see over there mentioning, it is clearly mentioned, Ulysses is planning on going back to sea for some more adventures. Yes, that's why he might be saying when I'm gone. And maybe he's thinking about his own death. Someday he realized that he is getting old, someday he is going to die. Then who is going to take care of Ithaca? So what his son will do, but he is confident that his son will do good. Now this one meet, the word you can see appropriate means meet adoration means appropriate, suitable. It means, and decent not to fail, and smart enough not to fail at doing nice things. I told you earlier. Now the explanations which we have here, a little bit of information, so I must say. Ulysses tells us more about Telemachus' qualifications. He is straight shooter all the way, a nice guy. Yes, we can get a good image of Telemachus, how he is, how capable he is. Decent not to fail means that Telemachus is smart enough not to fail at doing nice things for people and paying the proper respect to the gods. At a time, he is paying respect and taking care of the citizens and the gods also. Meets means here appropriate or suitable. We are not sure whether I am gone means that Ulysses is planning on going back to sea or for some more adventures, or if he is thinking about his own death. I told you earlier. So this is what we have done so far. It's been a long gap, I guess. So I hope you don't lose the track. If you do, you can watch my videos again and get back to the track again. So this is line number 33 to 43. So thank you for watching this video. I will come back again in my next class according to the schedule. It will be very soon. Don't forget to meet me at 4:30, I guess, because this particular video will be uploaded very soon. According to the official schedule, I am supposed to start my class from 4:15. For today only, I made this change. I accept. So 4:15 to 4:30, I expect you to see these things clearly, and come back to my Google Meet and meet me directly. Ask me any question if you have any, and then submit the Google form followed by the Google meeting. Do not forget to submit that one. You know the practices, otherwise your attendance will not be recorded. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you find it useful. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.